As you all may recall, Ebony Parker, Dr. Ebony Parker, was the assistant principal at Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News, Virginia. And she was blamed by Abby Zwerner, the civil plaintiff, for her injuries because she didn't interdict a child with a gun. And because she didn't do that, the child shot Abby Zwerner. Abby got a judgment for $10 million in that case. She was set to go on trial on November 17th, or Monday of this week, for her criminal acts of criminal negligence in not interdicting that child with a gun. And there were 8 counts of essentially criminal abuse or neglect of a child. I think it was criminal neglect of a child. And that was based on the 8 rounds of 9mm ammunition that were still found in the firearm when it was taken away from the 6-year-old who discharged it at her teacher. Those are serious criminal charges. They're not misdemeanors. Those are felonies. And that could give her a fairly serious amount of prison time, assuming that she didn't get probation and they didn't just run all the sentences together. And it's difficult to say exactly what might happen in that situation since the trial has now been postponed. It hasn't been postponed for 1 month either. It has been postponed until May of 2026. The only reason I can think of that they want to do that is because they are afraid that they're not going to be able to get an unbiased jury. I'm certain that in Newport News, in the area there where all of this happened, there has been a lot of talk about the civil trial, about the civil judgment, about the fact that a jury of her peers found Dr. Parker was negligent in the discharge of her duties, and not just negligent, but grossly negligent, the level of negligence that's necessary in a criminal conviction. So that is a serious issue because it's still fresh in the minds of all these people. They might not be able to put that aside and give her a fair trial. Now, I would think that a far better solution here would be to move it to a different county to get a change of venue. But again, because it was on court TV, maybe they believe that there is such a national following in that case that there's no way for her to get a fair trial. But when it does come up in May of 2026, assuming they televise it or stream it, I will do my best to cover it. But again, it does depend on whether or not there's decent audio, as we found out today.